Hi everyone, my name is Joy Marie Mann, and I wanted to tell you about my new book, Our Friend Temujin, The Wrongful Conviction of Temujin Khensu. This story is damn near impossible to create an elevator pitch about. However, I'll give you a brief breakdown. November 5th, 1986, Scott Macklem, a young gentleman, was shot and killed at his community college in Michigan. That he was the son of a mayor, and it was imperative that this case was solved expeditiously. Temujin Khensu, formerly Frederick Freeman, was immediately picked as the guy who committed this crime. There is no evidence whatsoever that he was even there, let alone that he did the crime. He has over a dozen witnesses. He was almost 500 miles away. And that should be enough. Right there, you'd think, okay, what's the problem? He's good. It wasn't him. But they wanted it to be him. And they arrested him and imprisoned him without interrogation, without interview, without comment. And he remains there almost 40 years later and counting. Temujin was 23 when he was arrested, and he is now 62. He has been through hell and back to hell again. He continues to struggle every single day in prison and continues to fight somehow with some kind of strength he pulls from somewhere. This story is true, yet unbelievable. It has everything from a fake jailhouse snitch who later recanted to a judge with a drunk driving record to a crack cocaine addicted public defender to an accusation that Temujin jumped 40 feet out of a tree. The list goes on. This book would not be believable whatsoever if I did not put actual documentation throughout it. So I did. Throughout it, you will see transcripts, you will see documentations from the court, you'll see evidence, you'll see all kinds of information throughout that back up everything that I discuss. This book is the first and only written about this almost 40-year-old case. It's more important than ever that people read this and share Temujin's story. He is 62 and is not in good health. He has a brain tumor and he has other disabilities that go untreated because he speaks up and the prison punishes him. But that doesn't make him stop speaking up. He continues to do so. I reached out to the prison about a month before I flew out to Michigan to interview him in person. And I explained that I am almost 85% blind and that I would need to do the interview by recording so I can do a transcript. After much discussion and many emails back and forth, I was able to bring a recorder in. So I do have over 4 hours of a recorded interview with him when I went to visit him in prison. That has not been done in over 30 years. So you will see much of that interview, that transcript throughout my book. After interviewing Temujin for over 5 years, I learned so much about him that I never knew before. We discuss everything from his absolutely horrific childhood to prison life, what he eats and doesn't eat, what recreation is supposedly like, what working at 62 doing physical labor, even though you have a disability, is like. We discuss so many things, and this book is about him, it's about his story, but it's also about the criminal injustice system and the way political corruption can absolutely change lives in the worst way possible. Temujin needs our help. He needs to get out of prison as soon as possible. But right now, he's serving life without the possibility of parole. He has 8 innocence organizations supporting him. He has celebrities, he has judges, he has even former police who worked at the station who initially arrested him. He has so many supporters. Yet, he still remains in prison. So his story needs to be told, and it needs to be told far and wide before it is too late. We need his story out there. He is in Michigan, and the governor of Michigan, Gretchen Whitmer, has had his clemency papers on her desk for over 6 years, and she continues to disregard them, despite our thousands of phone calls, letters, emails. She won't budge, and she won't even so much as hold a press conference. She has never made a statement once, not even to say he's guilty, he's where he deserves to be. She simply ignores us. So it's up to us. This is so much more than a true crime story. This book is about humanitarian issues. This book is about the criminal injustice system. This book is about class war because he was poor and he needed a public defender who turned out to be addicted to crack cocaine and lost his case. This book is about so much more than just a crime. So please get this book. Please learn Temujin's story. Please share Temujin's story before it's too late. You can get our friend Temujin, The Wrongful Conviction of Temujin Kenzu, on Amazon.com, on Kindle and paperback, as well as BarnesandNoble.com. Thank you so much. Free Temujin Kenzu now.